And I saw another angel ascending from the rising of the sun, having the seal of the living God. And he cried out with a loud voice to the four angels to whom it was granted to harm the earth and the sea, saying, "Do not harm the earth and the sea or the trees until we have sealed the bondservants of our God on their foreheads." And I heard the number of those who were sealed, 144,000, sealed from every tribe of the sons of Israel. From the tribe of Judah, 12,000 were sealed. From the tribe of Reuben, 12,000 were sealed. From the tribe of Gad, 12,000 were sealed. From the tribe of Asher, 12,000 were sealed. From the tribe of Naphtali, 12,000 were sealed. From the tribe of Manasseh, 12,000 were sealed. From the tribe of Simeon, 12,000 were sealed. From the tribe of Levi, 12,000 were sealed. From the tribe of Issachar, 12,000 were sealed. From the tribe of Zebulun, 12,000 were sealed. From the tribe of Joseph, 12,000 were sealed. And from the tribe of Benjamin, 12,000 were sealed. Images. So one of the great questions would be, is this number, are these people, are they a symbol, or is this something literal? Is this something that we're supposed to take literally? Well, I want to draw your attention to the screen, and I want to ask you, which one is the real Mona Lisa? E. Are we all in agreement that E is the real Mona Lisa? What? Okay, we have one vote for A. There is an eye doctor just across the parking lot here. I notice you have glasses. Maybe they need to be updated. So everybody is in agreement that E is the real Mona Lisa. But now let me ask you a question. Is it pretty obvious what the other ones are trying to be? If you looked at that without the Mona Lisa next to it, would you recognize, especially the Lego one? I like the Lego one. Now the other one I like is actually the watercolor. If the watercolor hadn't dripped, like if they would have let the thing dry on a flat surface, I think that would be an excellent painting. I like it actually. What is it that tells you that A, that C, that D, that F, what is it that tells you that's not the real Mona Lisa? Something's wrong. Right? Something's not right about it. Something stands out to you that that's not the real Mona Lisa. Well, I'm going to tell you that I think the number and the people is very symbolic, not literal. And you might ask, why? Why do you think that this is another symbol? Why do you think that this is not literal? Well, there's something in the text. There's more than one thing in the text that makes me stand back and go, something's not right here. Something's different here. And before I go any further, I want to illustrate this again in a certain way. I want to pretend that you are going to write something right now. Okay, so you're going to get out your pen. You're going to write something. And what you are going to write, you want the reader to take very literally. Okay, so maybe this is a recipe. Recipes should be taken literally, right? When it says a cup of flour, it's not suggesting somewhere near a cup of flour. Those of you who have baked, is that a good idea to use somewhere close to a cup of flour, or is it good to use a cup of flour? Whatever, a will and testament, okay? Do you want your will and testament to be taken literally? Let me ask you a question. So you're going to write this, and you want it literal. Are you going to write one sentence and then contradict yourself in the next sentence? No, that's not what you're going to do. Literal writing, you stay consistent. You don't use hyperbole, you don't use metaphor, you don't use contradiction in order to bring something out, do you? In literalness, you stay very concrete, right? Chapter 7, verse 4 in the New American Standard, I heard the number of them that was sealed, 144,000 sealed from every tribe of the sons of Israel. Does anybody have any other translation that isn't essentially saying that? Isn't essentially saying... So in the Greek... the very literal translation of this would be every one of the tribes of Israel, or all of the Israelite tribes. This list that we see from verse 5 to verse 8 it really doesn't resemble any of the Old Testament listings of the tribes. Now that unto itself makes you kind of look at it, but that unto itself doesn't prove anything. That unto itself doesn't actually raise a real red flag, does it? But 2 tribes are missing on this list. The tribe of Dan is missing, and the tribe of Ephraim are missing. Now, whatever the reason for omitting Dan and Ephraim, and there are numerous theories to try and explain why Dan and why Ephraim aren't on this list, and any one of those theories may or may not be correct. But the sentence said, from every tribe of the sons of Israel. But then 2 tribes are missing. That should make us go, wait a minute. Why would you say A, but then say not A in your list? Verse 8 has an interesting thing. Verse 8 mentions from the tribe of Joseph. That's not unto itself wrong per se. That's just not the way it's explained in the Old Testament, is it? But if the tribes of Israel correspond to the sons of Jacob, why is Dan missing, and why is Manasseh on the list? Dan was a son of Jacob. Manasseh was a grandson of Jacob. So, if the sons of Jacob are in view, why is one son missing and one grandson on the list? If the tribes of Israel correspond to the inheritance of the land, you'll remember that when they went into the land, they divided the land into the tribes, right? But here, Joseph and Levi are listed. Levi didn't get any land in the division of the land, did he? Because Levi's portion was the Lord. And of course, Joseph, you didn't say that you were from the tribe of Joseph. We didn't really think of the tribe of Joseph. We thought of the half-tribe of Manasseh and the half-tribe of Ephraim. The sons of Joseph were there. So again, when the text tells us from every tribe of the sons of Israel, and then we find these anomalies, it says to me, this isn't literal. There's a picture. There's a symbol. There's something going on here that you're supposed to see.